channel. It's your girl Danesha Mccallum. For all the new people here on my channel, welcome back. So guys, I am going to do a Valentine's makeup glam. I have some people who reach out to me and ask me to create a Valentine's makeup look, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to do this look as yet, but if you guys want to see how I do my Valentine's look, then keep watching. Okay, so first I'm going to start off by moisturizing my lips. I'm going to add some of the Carmex lip balm. So I'm moisturizing my lips because they were feeling so dry and it's the dry season now. So yeah, so let me get these glasses off my face, and first and foremost I'm going to start off with my brows. I haven't done this. Is a 2-in-1 brown pencil. So I'm just now going to fill in my brows. All I'm going to do is just follow the natural shape of my brows. I'm not going to draw any extra line or do anything that's extra, or I'm just following the natural shape of my brows. And sometimes I like to start from the tail of my brows, and sometimes I start from the inner. It just my mood, when doing my brows. And because I have thick brows, so sometimes I don't bother to start from the inner portion of my brow. Sometimes I just start from the tail and just start to fill in clean, and that's it. So what I like to do sometimes is take my pencil and do lightly strokes. So it makes my brows look natural. So now I'm going to use my spoolie to even out my brows so I don't have any harshness going on. I want my brows to look natural as possible. And what I like to do, I like to use the remainder of whatever product left on the spoolie to kind of soften out the inner part of my brows so they looks natural, like it's my natural brows. And this is a very important step when doing your makeup, your brows, because once your brows are intact, then you're good to go, because your brows can really throw off your makeup, and you don't want that. You don't want it to spoil the entire look, because your face can be well beat, and if your brows don't look beautifully lined. What I'm going to do next, guys, I'm going to go in with my concealer, my LA Girl concealer, and I'm using the yellow corrector because I want that bright highlight beneath my brows. So I'm using it to clean up beneath my brows. And from the best brush set, I'm using this flat brush here to clean up my brows. I know my brows, it's probably looking dirty and all that, but it is not dirty. I was just using it like before because I was doing a makeup look, but then I had to delete it because I just wasn't pleased with how the entire look came out, so I had to delete it. So I'm just reusing back the same brushes that I use in creating that makeup look. So when filling in your brush, you want to hold your brush like this so you can see what you're doing. You don't want to hold it too close because it can be like restricting you, you know, in cleaning up your brows and all that. So it's best to hold it like from this angle, or you know, the longer you hold the brush, then it's best for you. It is better for you. Clean up on top of my brows. That's what that's I'm using the fun what am I saying? So I'm not using the concealer in Fawn. This one is like my skin color. I like to use a foundation close to my skin color or in my skin color, or a concealer to clean up on top of my brows. I don't like this bright thing going on top of my brows. I see a lot of people do it, but for me, I don't. It looks good, and some people say I'm not going to bash anyone, but but for me personally, I just like to use concealer or foundation in my skin tone to clean up on top of my brows. So next I'm going in with the remainder of concealer here and the back of my hand, and I'm using it to create like a canvas for my eyeshadows to come. So for my eyeshadows, I will be using these two palettes. This is the Lady Flora eyeshadow palette, and this one is the Morphe eyeshadow palette. So these are what the colors look like in the Lady Flora palette. Some beautiful bright colors. And for the Morphe eyeshadow palette, these are what the colors are looking like. And what I love about this palette, you know, you can just bring this one palette along with you because it has like almost every colors in it. They have neutral, bright colors and so forth. So it is a beautiful eyeshadow palette, and I also like this palette, the Lady Flora, because it has some really bright colors, and I love bright colors. So this is the red from the eyeshadow, from the Morphe eyeshadow palette, but I'm not sure. I'm going to try to see how bright it is because I want like a bright red. Like, it's not that bright, so let me see. This is more like a red with orange undertone. This from the Lady Flora. Let me see this red. Oh, this one is beautiful. So I'm going in with this one. So I'm going in with this red eyeshadow from the Lady Flora because I wanted something like this. And I'm just patting in the shadow. I'm not ready to blend. And y'all can see what I'm achieving from this eyeshadow by patting, and if I was swiping it or blending it, y'all can see the difference. So Just taking my time to pat in the shadow and build up to my liking. So from the same Lady Flora eyeshadow palette, I'm going in with this yellow as my transition color to blend out the edges of the previous eyeshadow. And I'm using this fluffy pencil brush from the same brush set that I just previously showed you guys. Alright, so I'm going to try the yellow from the Morphe eyeshadow palette to see if I get a better payoff with the yellow. Yes, I think it is much brighter, so I'm going to work with this yellow. So I'm just diffusing the edges of the red so it doesn't look harsh. And to cut my crease, and I'm using the same flat brush. I love how precise this brush is, so that means you're going to get the payoff that you signed up for, right? With this brush, it is easy to maneuver and I really love it. Really love this brush. So I'm going to cut my crease now, and this is my little trick in cutting my crease. Y'all, I have hooded eyes, like I have explained in probably like 2 previous videos before. I have hooded eyes, and how do I know that I have hooded eyes? You can see this extra flesh hanging over my natural crease area, which means I'm gonna have to cut a new crease in order for my eyes to appear bigger. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So this is my little trick. I like to put the concealer here down on my lid, and then look up. So therefore you can see where the concealer is here, so that's where I'm going to cut my crease. And you want to keep a steady hand when doing so, because this can mess up your entire look and we don't want that. Okay, so now that I cut my crease, I'm going to allow the concealer to dry down a little. So I'm just going to pat in the concealer and allow it to dry before I apply my shadows. Okay, so now that the concealer is dried down, I'm going in with some brown eyeshadow from the Morphe eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to pat this into my outer corner, or my V area, my outer V area. So I'm going in back with some red from the, so I'm going to use the remainder of red eyeshadow and the brush, and I'm kind of drag it down here to my lid area. So I'm overlapping the brown with the red eyeshadow because I don't want any separation between the shadows. Okay, so back to the Lady Flora eyeshadow palette. I'm going in with this gold here. So I'm going to use it to fill up this empty space here. so I'm going to add some white eyeliner where I cut my crease. This is the Playing in Makeup by Yolanda white eyeliner. That my eye makeup is all done, I'm moving on now to the face. So I'm not going to prime my face today because I'm not going anywhere after I'm finished with this makeup look. So I'm not going to waste any product, so I'm just going to go straight into color correcting, and I'm using the orange corrector LA Girl in LA Girl to hide my dark spots and scars and my dark under eyes. I'm going to use the Superstay foundation in Warm Sun and this beautiful bronze foundation. It's in black opal even through. So even through. This foundation is like 2 shades lighter than my natural skin tone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this foundation with this dark foundation. So I'm just going in with a little bit, so to achieve my perfect color foundation. So I'm going to see how best it works or how well it works. So this is what we have here. When I mix both foundation together, this is what I get. So I'm going to see how it works. Let me tell you, you cannot go wrong using real techniques, whether it is the sponge, whether it is their brush. I don't know, but trust me, they have some really good makeup brushes and their sponges. Now to highlighting, and I'm using the same concealer that I use to clean up my brows. Okay guys, so from my mini star professional contour and highlight kits, I'm going to use this highlighter shade here to set my under eyes and all the places that I have highlighted. I'm using the LA Girl setting powder. I'm going to do a little baking. I'm not going to let it sit for long because I don't want to do much baking today. And when I say bake, I mean I may bake cake or anything like that. to contouring, I am using this shade right here to contour, and I'm using this brush. Who doesn't like a good contour? Like, yo. So I'm also going in with this darker contour shade, and I'm just going to sit the brush in this shade right here like this, and I'm going to bring it right into the hollows of my cheeks so my cheekbones can be sharp as a cutting knife. I'm going to use the red and the brown from the Morphe eyeshadow palette that I use to smoke out my outer corner area to blend out below my waterline. And my waterlines, I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Primer in white to line my waterline. To line my waterlines, I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Primer in white to line. Alright, so I'm going to use my Avon Press Powder to contour my nose. So I'm now going to spray my face using the LA Girl setting spray. To use my sponge to press in the products into my skin so everything can look more skin-like. I'm always forgetting this step, so let me do it. So let me do it as I remember. So I'm now going to add some of this colossal mascara to my bottom lashes, give them some length. It is highlight time, and this is the highlights. It is the Usher's highlights, and I'm using this fun brush from the same brush set to add some light to my cheekbones. I'm using both. I'm going to use the remainder and just add some light up here, down here, around here. Then I'm going to use this tiny brush to add some of the highlighter to the bridge of my nose. Then I'm going to use this one to add to my inner corner, to my tear duct area, this one here. Focus, focus. Now I'm going to wipe off my lips. I'm going to line my lips using this red pencil. Okay, so I'm doing this hack. So for lipstick today, I'm using the LA Girl concealer in Fawn. So I'm going to tap it in the middle here. And on top, I'm going in with the yellow corrector, same LA Girl brand. Top of that, I'm going in with my RK by Kiss Jelly Lippies clear gloss. You can use any clear gloss of your choice. It doesn't matter the brand. And this pretty much completes my entire look. I hope you guys enjoy watching as much as I do creating this look for you guys. So I'm asking you guys to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as well as like, comment, share, do all the good stuff, you know. So tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I just created this look. I wanted to create this look like from all week, but I just did not have the time to do so. I started, I think it was Thursday night, but I did not like the how the makeup look turned out, so I had to delete the video, the entire video, and start over fresh today. So I'm going to go right into editing, and I'm hoping that I can get this video up by midnight, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I'm going out for Valentine's Day, and I wanted to go live, so I probably go live when I'm doing my makeup to, you know, go out and so forth. So yeah. So take care of yourself, guys. Walk good. Bye.